Welcome back to the channel, guys. Tonight I just wanted to make a quick video to let you guys know what's been going on and why I haven't made videos this week. It's because of race. I stay busy when I'm on the game, so I don't really have time to make videos because I'm streaming, and if I'm streaming then I can't make videos at the same time. I haven't figured that one out yet. A lot has changed though in the past couple of days. As you can see, my gems are way lower. We spent like probably 8,000 gems, I'd say, on Hyperias. I had bred a total of 93 of them during El Colossal, and I already own two, so I'm up to 95 of them overall. Yeah, in race, we are on lap 72. We're going for 85. There's no telling if my team will stop at 85 or not. They'll probably be going higher. I do have a Lord Pump Seed on the way, which if you look at the exclusive book page 10, I have plans. I plan to rank 1 this full page. On stream, I have done the Shazar dungeon and got one of him, and then I'm going to do it again to get rank 1 for him. And I have a Thunder egg, a Wild Bird egg in my storage. I have Lord Pumpseed cells for rank 1, and then I have 2 Wickas alive and 40 cells, so I just need to extract 1 and I can rank Wicca. It brings me to where are all of my Hyperias. They are all still in here. Slowly but surely, one at a time, I've been taking legends off my habs and putting Hyperias in their place. You only have to feed a Hyperia to like level 30 for it to make 244 GPM. So like monsters like Oliviera that are max, they only make 155 GPM, and I don't want to sell them, I want to keep them. So I put a Hyperia in her place and level it up. The goal will be to get all the Hyperias to level 50 so that they can make me maximum gold. I sold a ton of legends. Basically every legend that I didn't have, or that I had in my storage, or I had in my vault, sell-wise, that I could afford to sell, I sold. And then I knew my GPM was going to take a huge hit, sold all the pandas. Again, knew my GPM was going to take a huge hit, but it's eventually going to go back up once we get all the Hyperias fed up and our habitats max. So in the coming like month and a half, I figure is how long it'll take to get to where I can start top 5K'ing the food event and breed event every single time, whereas like I top 5K the food event this time, and I started with 0 food, or I started with 0 investment into it. I just spent gold, but see, I didn't have 0 gold when the event started. I had like 300 and some mil, so that's a big difference, whereas I'm hoping to be able to go from ground 0 to making top 5K every time. Also, for those of you who know, there was a recent 2-day maze for Froma. So thankfully we got our wish, and they took away the 50 spin or 50 maze coin spins from the maze, making it hard again and making you have to do an almost near collect. The game robbed me plenty of coins, especially because the maze was during race, but I was able to make enough to even be able to move Kodama. I should have had more, but towards the end I decided to move my habitats around and put Hyperias in the middle and change up the layout of my islands, and doing so caused it to where whenever I would collect gold the game would crash, and then I missed being able to do my gold collect, not the last collection but the collection before last, so I missed like 30 some coins from gold. I was supposed to end, my math had come out to where I would have had about 80 some extra coins, and I ended up with, I think 52 when it was all said and done. But yeah, so that's proof that I never needed that nerf. I told you guys that before in the last maze with the Armor maze. I had so many extra coins that I could prove that I didn't actually need the 50 spins. So I'm grateful that they put it back that way, so that way now, like, when the mazes come, they're hard enough to where if you're free to play and you get the monster, you earned it, and it wasn't just given to you as a handout, which is the way it should be when you're getting things that were designed to be pay to play. Whereas Froma doesn't really count because Froma was a quest monster, which means some people already had Froma because they bred it for the quest, and then other people already had Froma because they got it in PvP eggs and such. So there was a lot of people out there who maybe if they didn't even already have Froma, they already had some Froma cells from a PvP egg, so they didn't actually have to do a whole entire maze collect. I noticed that a lot. So yeah, I was grateful for the maze to be the way that it was. I also find it quite crazy that once you get to 100 cells, the cost jumps all the way up to 800 coins for moving Froma for 20 more cells. That's crazy. But as you can see, I also got to move Kodama. And also, all the Hyperia breeding actually led to something neat. They had a Hatch Legends Overlords event going on, and I was able to snag tons and tons of Zenfire cells to be able to get my first ever max rank Forsaken. All I gotta do is upgrade my lab and upgrade the monster. It's just a shame that, in my opinion, it's the worst Forsaken in the whole entire game. Like, I'd rather have PZ Rosin than Zenfire, but it is what it is. We got our first max Forsaken. So if there's another maze, I won't be doing the maze unless something is in it that I don't already own. Meaning that's why I went for Froma, that's why I went for Armel, is there mythics that I don't already own, which means if another 2-day maze comes for a monster I don't own, I will go after it, but if I own it, I'm not really worried about it. I'd rather just relax and take the time off. Also, yesterday on my stream, towards the end of it, I beat the gauntlet for the first time without spending any gems at all. It was an extremely easy day. It only had a couple hard day nodes. And I got that pretty much figured out. I just use a bait, drain the fast guy, and then send in Lindworm with a purr move, and then Tabora, and then Kodama, and use Kodama as a denier after Tabora gets rid of their traits, so that way back around Lindworm can baby. Either way, it's an all-around easy way to beat those nodes. After race, I will be making content. Basically, I recorded, breeding the Hyperias. I recorded some of the maze. I recorded a bunch of stuff that I just haven't had time to edit into videos. So this is just a video to show you guys what I've been up to. One of the worst parts about race being right after El Colossal this time was that I went for maximum amount of Hyperias that I could get. And that meant I had to sell my race prep, everything I had in the vault. I also had to spend all my vault keys to open up slots. And currently in the task world, I am trying to do 4,200 gem task of bingo to make up for the loss, but it's not looking good. I'm like level 36 of 40 with a couple of days, like 5 days left, and the levels have gotten so hard that I'm only making one level every couple of days, so I don't think I'm going to make it. But I'm not looking to start a task during race, but after race, I will be looking for the first time double tasks show up, and I will be going and getting one to heavily invest my time in to make sure we can make up for some of the gems we spent. Other than that, I'm just saving my gems for in case they bring back flash ranks to be able to speed up the process of doing book rewards. Currently, with the race going on, I cannot rank mythics, and where I'm at in the mythic department is I have the whole entire page done. Ferris has been hatched, he just hasn't been ranked, which means as soon as race is over or I'm done racing in our race, I can begin to rank Ferris, and then I can move on to the next page. All of these guys except for Ferris are level 115, which means I just need to spend 1,000 Stardust ranking them the rest of the way to rank 2, and then I need to spend the dust to rank Ferris to rank 2, and then that's it. I'm only going for rank 2 on the page. I do have plans of leveling monsters past rank 2. I want to rank 3 Chuckle, and I want to rank 3 Ferris. Then over on page 9, I want to rank 3 the Rasaka, or however you say her name, so that I can pair her with Ferris in PvP to give me a KO option. I think it'll do well in PvP, like should be able to easily Legend 1, maybe even with the auto button. Ferris, her, and Santa, and then you can just, like, it gives you more options than just triple damage, punch. Say you need to, you could just protect your Santa. But yeah, so that's what I'm aiming to do with that, and then I'm just aiming to get the Graken Max. I've been saving for him. When it comes to that Halloween book, I went ahead and I bred during a Breed Legends quest. I bred the 3 of the monsters out of the 4. I didn't want to go again for the 4th one because I had spent 200 gems breeding the 3. So there was a good chance I could just get the other monster instead. So I've been requesting cells to the Petrolay, and I will be keeping my eyes out on the shop, because if he comes in here in the shop, I will probably buy a couple of cells to him, but I don't think there's any guarantee he's going to come in there. He was in there the other day, and I got 20 to him just to avoid spending nature cells since I can use them for Graken. But that's where I'm at on what's going on in the game, and I will be streaming later, so by the time you're watching this video, I will already have a stream up, and I will be streaming probably for around 8 hours tonight. I will be mixing in my live duel stream with my gauntlet stream with my racing, and that's going to be what goes down in tonight's stream. So yeah, tune into that, and now you guys know that as soon as race is over, you can expect for me to get back to making videos, but until then, don't expect another video. So anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. Peace.